Hi everyone, it's Monday, October 7th, 9:30 at night. Night is here, 2 ends, and the lights are on in my room because I binged The Conjuring 1, 2, and 3 over the weekend, and I'm still recovering. So, yeah, hope you guys don't mind. I guess you get to see the back of my room more clear. Yeah, my emergency light just in case the power goes out. But yeah, Anthony and I went to the Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights on Friday. I was suffering a headache, so I didn't really go to a lot of houses. I only went to one, the Eternal Bloodlines one, which was the all-girls house. And Anthony, hi Anthony. Anthony bravely soloed the Insidious house. And Ghostbusters, which I heard was not scary at all. And he also went to Eternal Bloodlines. Oh my gosh, it's Monica! Hi! How have you been? My gift for you is hiding, so... yeah. I'm just talking about Halloween Horror Nights. The one house I went to was called Eternal Bloodlines, and it was an all-girls maze. I think all the scare actors or actresses were girls, and that was kind of fun. You don't sound alright, but I'm glad to keep you company in this time of night. You can tell me about it later if anything's going on. But yeah. Anthony would have gone to the Texas Chainsaw house, but he got lost. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Anthony and I will do our best to distract you tonight. Right, Anthony? Wait, what house does everyone hate? The Eternal Bloodlines? I mean, yeah, it wasn't great, but I constantly joked that, I was gonna find a girlfriend in that house. Well, Monica, I feel that. Oh!
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Welcome back to the Leon Sub Kennedy Club. It's been a while since I've heard that alert. But, if... well, Monica, if you're wondering why the lights are on, over the weekend I binged The Conjuring 1, 2, and 3 with Anthony. It was fun. It was fine, and it was fun while I was at his house. Now that I'm back in my room, it is no longer fun. So it is a mental battle that I'm going through. The lights are on right now. The lights will stay on for the rest of the night. Unless someone pays me $50. Just throwing that out there to anyone listening. Now I've got the spooks, yeah. It'll take a couple of weeks, maybe the rest of the month, for the image to fade from my head. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Thanks, y'all. No, it's okay, someone does. And I'm not referring to you, I'm not referring to Anthony, but someone out there who wants the lights off. Has to give me $50, otherwise the lights stay on. And also the $50 could help me afford... The $50 to help me afford Until Dawn, which I hear is out on Steam, ? I'm gonna play that in December. The non-Dead by Daylight non-Dead by Daylight
flattered.
game of the month is the Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil... I'm gonna fuck up this title. It's either The Devil Within Me, The Devil Inside Me, or The Devil in Me. It is one of those three options. I think it's out on the PS5 right now. The Devil Within Me. Okay. For some reason I keep saying The Devil Inside Me, and then I sound stupid. Anyways, let me ramble. Well, at least I'm finding a game to play. I don't even think this is Ada. No, that's not Ada. Whoops. Ada, who are we playing as tonight?
Other people's games.
What did I play last? Was it Red Herring? I remember fucking around with killers. That was fun. I think. Wait, hold on. I'm too lazy to check my notes. What was the last thing I played? Was it Red Herring? I think so. I remember fucking around with killers, and I remember laughing at them. So I think now it's Repressed Alliance, whatever that is, which is a Cheryl Mason perk. So let's go over to our girl Cheryl from Silent Hill. I have not played the game or watched the movies, so whoops. What's it called? Repressed. There you go. And let me just. Actually, let me. It's okay, Monica. Anthony knows the answer, right, Anthony? You should watch the movie Watcher. It's pretty good. It's pretty goof. I mean, I know the Watcher boys, Ryan and Shane are goofy. Anyways, Repressed Alliance. You're accustomed to being hunted by malicious forces, and you've begun using it to your advantage. Repressed Alliance activates after repairing generators for a total of 45 seconds. When repairing a generator while the perk is active, press the active ability button 1 to call upon the entity to block the generator for 30 seconds. Then the perk deactivates. This interaction is not available if other survivors are repairing the generator. Affected generators will be revealed by a white aura to all survivors. So basically, after I repair a gen for 45 seconds, I can block the gen with the entity. And I think the reason for that is so the killer cannot kill. So say that I'm working on a gen, it's almost done, right? If I run or if the killer chases me, the killer can kick my gen and I lose all my progress, right? But if I use this perk, the entity will block that gen. So the killer has to either wait 30 seconds, which is a huge amount of time for a killer, or they leave the gen alone. And hopefully they will leave that gen alone. Someone will come by and finish it if I'm unavailable. So it sounds cool. It sounds like a cool perk. Let's see. I don't really have much on Cheryl. I don't play as her. How many more times have I played as her? Blood Pact. Press, so QRS. Okay. We'll be fine. Ooh, don't have much. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll just deplete everything I have on her. Okay, now I can ramble, because now I'm looking for a match, and I'm not just wasting time. We're getting Silent Hill Part 2 on Friday. Silent Hill Part 2, what, the game or a movie? I cannot tell what came first. I keep forgetting. Like I said, what do you mean, like I said? Part of my lore is that, horror movies have been banned in my house, and I didn't really get into them until my toxic Canadian ex in 2017 when he forced me to play the Friday the 13th game, and afterwards Dead by Daylight. And I enjoyed Dead by Daylight so much that after we broke up, I moved from the PS4 to PC, and now I have over 2,200 hours. Despite all that playtime, I am not an expert at this game. I am an amateur at best. Didn't it come out already? I suppose this is out tomorrow. I think it's because Monica is 3 hours ahead of us. So maybe it is already out for her. And not us. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not following Silent Hill. I'm looking for any rumors of Leon and or Ada in Resident Evil 9, which is also coming out next year. Your favorite YouTuber has been playing for 2 days. Oh, okay. I don't know. Wouldn't some influencers have early access to the game? I feel like that's a thing. I don't know. I have a very weird relationship with horror games. I mean, I play Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is considered horror, but the game is just not scary. It's more irritating. I watch Markiplier, and I'm entertained by Markiplier, but I don't think I can play the games he has played. To be honest. But yeah, I feel like advertisers, especially if they're all big YouTubers, they would probably get the game early for advertising, free promotion, for basically marketing, whatever. Definitely scary. Cool. Monica, have you watched the Silent Hill movie first or played the game first? And what do you recommend I do first? Because Silent Hill, I haven't really gotten into it as much as I've gotten into Resident Evil. I feel like I've already marked Resident Evil as like my territory. Even though it's not even the whole Resident Evil franchise, just anything having to do with Leon and Ada. I've seen the movies and the game. Cool. What do you think I should do first? Should I play the game first or watch the movie first? I don't think the movies are as good. Let's see. Video game movie adaptations are always tricky. Just ask Resident Evil. Play the game. Okay. I'll I'll consider it. Because the thing is, maybe not because you'll have a better time. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Might have a complicated thing with buy and play part 2. Oh my gosh, I didn't even play part 1 yet, Anthony. You won't be expecting certain things. Oh, okay, cool. I just feel like I would not be as afraid of Pyramid Head just because the Dead by Daylight community has just sexualized that character, going on about his cake and everything. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the Silent Hill fandom, so I can't really speak much on them. Which character? Pyramid Head? Pyramid Head's cake? Oh, it's the nurse. That's gonna be fun. Going through this dungeon map. They should add Ellie skin from The Last of Us. That's the thing about Dead by Daylight. They said they would not add children, which is also why for Stranger Things they added the teenagers or like young adults, Steve and Nancy, but not like Mike or Elle. Okay! Off to a great start already. Did the nurse just realize she didn't want to play as this killer? Honestly, I would technically count this as a win. I mean, I've done that before. If a killer DCs throughout the game, I don't know what my my measuring standards are when it comes to recording. Because, like, for those who don't know, what I'm currently doing, I think I've explained it. I'm doing my personal perk challenge called OPE, only one perk, in which I only equip one perk. Tonight is Repressed Alliance, and I play 5 games and I try to survive. And I see how many times I can survive out of those 5 games, and I give a rating on how much that perk can keep me alive throughout the game. And I guess when it comes to that, it also considers like the typical Dead by Daylight experience, like if your teammates suck, or if the killer just wipes out your entire team in a matter of seconds, or stuff like that. So if a killer DCs, I count that as an automatic win, especially if I'm not really enjoying the perk. So I don't know. I'll see how the rest of the games go. I'll put that match to the side. If I want to play another game, sure, but if not, that'll just count as a free win. Because Killer's DCing is part of the Dead by Daylight experience. Pyramid Head is definitely hot, sure. An Ellie Last of Us 2 version. Oh, right, when she's an adult. It's only part 2. That would be interesting. But I feel like it's just a matter of getting the license for those characters. Because Last of Us is already such a big entity on its own, I guess. A lot of the things about Dead by Daylight, like licensed characters, is like, you know, getting the rights or affording the license for them. I don't see like Dead by Last of Us joining for another couple years. It's crazy they got Lara Croft and Castlevania, so they're definitely branching out. And I feel like it's just a matter of time that Last of Us will give in and be like, yeah, you can include our characters in your game. There's so many characters. It's overwhelming. Like, it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like, I can tell that I have played this game so often and on such a constant basis that it's not overwhelming to me. I'm able to keep up because I follow them on Instagram, Facebook, social media, right? I'm constantly keeping up with Dead by Daylight. I'm constantly playing this game. But for someone who hasn't touched this game in months, will probably get very overwhelmed by the amount of changes and the amount of characters and perks and killers this game has. It's fucking crazy. So, yeah. I mean, let's look at the roster right now. I mean, like, you could just tell there was a certain aesthetic to the first 5 characters: Light, Meg, Claudette, Jake, and Mia. Then Bill was their first licensed survivor, at least. And and then everything just got a little more bright and flashy. And then you got like goth girls and girls that you can dress up in low-key slutty outfits, you know, instead of like survivor, or survival type of outfits. And then it's just crazy. I knew that once they introduced the Attack on Titan cosmetics, I'm like, okay, I feel like it's reached a point where anything goes in this game. So yeah. That's okay, Anthony. You don't play the game often. That's okay. It's the learning curve is very daunting. I only play this game a lot because the joke with me is that this game makes me feel wanted. So it helps with my depression, which I have been going through for the past month, to be honest. But yeah, Dead by Daylight helps. Sometimes it's comforting, sometimes it's not. But to be honest, I am just somewhat tired of streaming. I guess this is what I was trying to get into earlier about game recommendations. People recommend I play all these games, and I agree. I agree. First of all, I agree. I am all these game recommendations. I do have them on my Steam wish list, so I can keep track of the prices and everything. But it's just a couple of things. It's just that first of all, games are expensive, and my time is very limited. So it's like I would rather just be playing the games I do enjoy, like Dead by Daylight, sometimes Stardew Valley, instead of playing games. Especially since I have been streaming for a year and a half, like almost 2 years now. A year? Yeah, a year and a half. Hey man, would you like some healing? But yeah, it's like, when people recommend these games to me. Oh shit. Let's see. I think he saw me.
Guess who's coming for you?
Damn. Okay, never mind. What was I talking about? Price of games. No, also when I do play games, I think there's just like the expectation of me like streaming it. And the thing is, I have been like, I guess it reached a point sometime throughout the year where I put too much effort in streaming, only for the payoff to like not be as worth it, I guess. And sometimes I feel like I just overestimate myself or overestimate the hype that I think I have. Because I'm not generally an entertaining person. Unless you know me as a person, unless I'm friends with you, it's like, I guess to a newcomer just watching me, I'm not entertaining. And I get it. My voice is very deadpan, my humor is very dry. And it's like, at first glance, it's not funny, it's not entertaining. I don't have charisma. I lack charisma. And it's just one of those things where I have to sort of ground myself and remind myself why I started streaming in the first place. And I remember the first reason was to keep people company at night. They needed it. So that's something I would have wanted. And I think Monica is in with that. And see, like, look, you guys are proving my point. You guys think I'm funny because you already know me. Like, before I became a streamer, you already knew me as a person and a friend. You got that time to know me, and so you know that the deadpan, dry-ass humor is, like, part of me. Whereas, I guess, to the general public, not so much. Oh, these people need healing. I have a calming energy. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you think so. I don't know. I think it's just because it's so late at night and I'm dead. I think that's where the calming energy comes from. I'm tired. Oh shit. I see him. I see him. Okay. I think it's just, and I think that's why I like the nighttime, because first of all, it is peaceful. It is peaceful. My parents aren't asking me to do anything. Brendan is like knocked out. Why is he camping her? Okay. Well, if I'm gonna go down, I might as well go down, save my team. One of my pet peeves is when you're on hook and someone tries to save you while the killer's chasing you. The killer, like, injures the teammate, and the teammate runs away. Like, my guy, you are gonna go down anyways. You might as well go down saving me so there's not two people on the hook. I'm not calm. Anthony's lying. Tired energy, or lack of energy. I mean, I'm reaching that point. Just lack of energy. But yeah, what I like about the night is, first of all, it's peaceful. It's calm. Oh my gosh, why is my team dropping like flies? They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. Anyways, so there's no expectations. I have a lot of free time, less interruptions. Second thing, I guess, because I'm just tired, and I think that's what's contributing to the calm energy. I'm not a calm person. I feel like if I streamed earlier, like 6 p.m. or something, there would be a lot of screaming. And I guess also because it's nighttime, I have to stay quiet. I still live with my parents, so I have to be quiet. I think that's also what's forcing the calm energy, is that I have to be considerate of those that are trying to sleep because I am nocturnal. It's tricky like this. Why is he like this? My perk isn't built for this. Where's that little bastard? I hate dolls. Yeah, so just grounding myself is why I started streaming. The second is to like sort of low-key teach Anthony how to play Dead by Daylight. That I can be educational. I can say, you run here, this is what you do, this is what you shouldn't do, these are the perks you can use. And even though I do all this, Anthony still doesn't really pay attention. It's okay. It's, Dead by Daylight is a lot, and it's very open. Oh my gosh. This team is doomed. I don't think I even got to use my perk. What's a game you loved at first, but now you're like, it's fine or okay? Good question. I feel like there is a game for that. What do you mean by it's fine? Like it's okay, or like what do you mean? I feel like I have two different answers. I'm gonna use this perk once just to demonstrate. She's doing a good job of running our mind. See, look, block like that. Okay, she's dead. I am the last one standing. Like, it's just an average game now. Oh, okay. Hold on. After I win or lose this game, I will answer that. I won't put in a... Got the hatch. Well, I'm just concentrating. Ah, shit. I'm not even gonna try.
About fucking time.
This guy was being sweaty and can't be my teammates. I'm gonna have to bring marshmallows next time. Spider-Man 2, at first I loved it, now I'm kind of bored though. Oh, that's interesting. I remember you loved Spider-Man 2. You were really rooting for it to be Game of the Year. I know Resident Evil 4 Remake was nominated to be Game of the Year, but I already knew it wasn't because people love the original too much. Hold on, let me roast Chucky. Don't GG me. Let's see, like an average game. Hold on, I'm just trying to think. While I just deplete Cheryl of all the stuff she has. Played Last of Us and Resident Evil 4 5 times, not bored of them. I mean, I've stopped playing Overwatch. I don't recall when was the last time I played Overwatch, but I think once it made the shift to Overwatch 2, I think I stopped because I knew I would get overwhelmed by the changes, and I loved Overwatch. I have never given Overwatch 2 a try yet. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of, a game that I loved at first, but now I think it's fine. I don't know, would Overwatch count considering that I used to love that game? That Overwatch used to be my #1 favorite game. And then I just had no interest in Overwatch 2. I never gave it a try. Yeah, okay, that counts. I loved Assassin's Creed, both Black Flag and Syndicate, and I would replay those games if I had the time. Those games are very nostalgic. I think they have My Hero Academia skins in that game now. Okay. Okay. Whatever. That sounds on brand for them. Other games. I don't know. Considering like I don't really play a lot of games nowadays, so nothing really comes to mind except for Overwatch because that used to be my identity. I used to be an Overwatch girl. I used to main as Tracer, and then it went from Tracer to Junkrat to Brigitte, but they nerfed Brigitte, and I went to Reaper. So, but yeah, I guess that game would be Overwatch. I loved it, and then Overwatch 2 happened, and I just never got into it. Never installed it, never booted it up, never touched it again, and I've been fine. Hey, we got, speaking of Resident Evil 4, we got Resident Evil 4 Leon. Oh, you know what? This is a 30-second ad time. I just realized I should be doing this in between games. But as far as I know, Monica just subbed. Anthony's, of course, still a sub in more ways than one. So I think you two can still hear me. I'm just not sure about everyone else. But I do have to get into that habit of like putting up an ad between each game. So Monica still hears me. That's cool. Anthony, of course, can still hear me. So, let's see, 3 viewers. So one of you, is hit that, and I apologize. But look, you're back. We're still in the lobby. No, don't apologize at all. Lurkers are welcome. I don't expect people to be interacting with me 100% of the time, unless you're Anthony. But yeah, I don't mind being in the background. I'm here. I do like to provide company to people at night. So, Anthony's at work. He's an overnight security guard. Night shift security guard, like 5 minutes to Freddy's. And he's scanning barcodes. Why are we going back to— Someone put in an RPD map offering. I really hope we go there. I hate Mount Ormond. I hate the snowy map because the snow particles, like, my computer hates it. My computer hates it. Please be the RPD map. The killer put in the RPD map. I'm begging. I bet it's a Resident Evil character or a Resident Evil killer. They did it for the Leon. Please, RPD. I'm begging. I don't want to look. If I see snow, I'm gonna cry. Wesker? Okay, I'll say Nemesis. Please. Oh, thank God! Amazing. I'm so happy. We're putting the Mount Ormond map offering. Fuck you. It's Vecna. Of course he's chasing the Leon first. Poor Leon.
You pay for this.
The middle gens, the RPD station, are always the hard. Why are you going after me, man? Wow. Sheep. Fuck, marry, kill, Leon Vecna. What kind of question is that? Kill Vecna and Voldemort, fucking marry Leon. Poor Leon. I got you. Got you, bro. Can y'all get out of my way? I'm trying to work on gens and block them. Of course. How did he somehow shift targets? No way. I don't get how Vecna is still alive. What do you mean? Are we talking about Stranger Things Vecna, or? This is technically my 3rd game. Or technically my 2nd, but this is my 3rd game. I mean, we'll see how this game goes. I'll see how tired I am. I still have to crochet something for my co-worker. He's leaving on vacation tomorrow. So, How come all these killers are camping? First checking out Vecna's and hovering very close to their survivors. Oh. It's okay, Cole. It's okay. Because I didn't stream on Wednesday, so it makes sense. Go to bed, Cole. You're not gonna miss anything. You're okay. Distraction. Let's see. I'll see the spear. Cole is a loyal fan. Oh man, oh right, you're an hour ahead. It's crazy. Stay until you pass out, Cole, and don't you dare apologize when you wake up. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here to put you to sleep. Just think of this as like a lullaby or a bedtime story. Come on, Peck, give it a break. Ooh. We are still at 5 gens left. Come on. But then my perk should come in handy because I feel like Vecna's really good at controlling gens. So it may get really close to a gen.
Well, I'm flattered.
Thanks, Anthony. I am flattered. And so I think I'll get close to like a gen being almost done. Then I'm gonna use my perk to block a gen. But then I think they nerfed it to where it's a one-time use because it did say it'll be deactivated. Come on, I'm not thinking. I will stay here because I'm stubborn. I'll stay here and bleed out. What day are you playing at the Devlin? The 21st, because I know you'll be here again that weekend for Katie's Halloween party. This is a very long time. But yeah, the week of October 21st to 25th, because Katie's party is on the 26th. And Anthony and I are going as like Dapper Rogan Gambit, because I bought a dress inspired off Rogue's outfit. And so Anthony, especially since it's so hard to get a Gambit costume, Anthony's just gonna get a magenta button up with a blue bow tie. Bought the gray or brown trench coat and like the face mask. Yeesh, I am far up in your crotch, man. Oh no, David, I'm so sorry. I still don't understand this spear. What is the concept of the spear? Like, if it moves, does it follow you? I need to look at this killer, because he's just way too complex. Oh shit. I knew I should have waited. Oh my gosh. Leon! Save the day, Leon. This killer's just being a little bitch. I can never get the timing right. Dead by Daylight is more mind game. The knowledge, because like I could have stayed in that locker. I tried to stay, but then I also felt like I was doing nothing. Oh my gosh, Leon. This was horrible. I don't think my perk did batshit or jack shit. I'm about to go batshit crazy for this game. These killers are being real. I don't know how to insult them. Like, why are they camping so much? That's just cheap. Well, that's another loss. Anthony, what do you think of this perk? I'm starting to think like a 2 out of 10. Bad. Thinking 2 out of 10, maybe 3 out of 10. I mean, it's in theory. In theory, it sounds cool. 1 out of 5 stars. 3 out of 10. Because in theory, it is interesting. You know, you get to block off a gen to prevent the killer from touching you, but it also prevents your teammates from touching you. You know, see, like, you call upon the entity to block the gen for 30 seconds, but then the perk deactivates. So it's like a one-time use perk. So, like, I guess it's very situational. I mean, like, not many people equip this perk, and you know, you will run into situations where you're almost done with a gen, but then the killer forces you guys off and kicks the gen, and then it just becomes another gen to like work on. Anyways, but it's like survivors are able to get past that. There are other gens to prepare, right? If a killer is really monitoring a certain gen, just work on another gen, because he's so focused on the one with the most progress. And the amount of time he's camping that gen, you can get something else done. I don't think it's that useful, especially since they nerfed it. I could have sworn it was like not really infinite, but you can use it after a certain amount of time, or if you do a certain amount of tasks or whatever it demands from you. But the fact that it deactivates permanently after one use, like you can't call upon the entity again. I don't feel. I feel like that wasn't a thing before. That just sounds like an add-on. Oh right, it's ad time. Whoever's not a sub, I'll see you all in a minute 30, I guess, because that's how long this will take. I don't even know what ad show. I wish it would tell me. I wish I had some control, because I don't want it like advertising something I'm against, you know, or something I don't really support. I remember one time one of my viewers said they got a Butterfinger ad, which is funny. But imagine if the streamer is allergic to peanut butter. So I don't even know what my viewers see. Even in the previews, it's not showing me. It's just showing me the ad timer. But yeah, I mean, if you watch the VOD, you can see what I talk about for like a minute 30, but I don't think it's worth it. But then it's also showing the fact that it takes like a little more than 2 minutes for me to find a match. Or at least a Dead by Daylight match. It takes probably like 2 months to find a match on a dating app. I mean, just a reminder, Anthony and I have been broken up since mid-August. We are still best friends, and he and I are both actively looking for a new girl today. Not as in a threesome way, like he's looking for a new girl, I'm looking for a girl. Time does fly. Time is crazy. My gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The ad is over. Welcome back, people who are hit with the ad. See, we just loaded into a lobby. Isn't that crazy? At least we got Scoops Ahoy Steve. And I want to think the killer is gonna target him first. If the killer targets me first, I'm gonna be very upset. I used to be a Steve main back in the day, like the Scoops Ahoy Steve main. I guess it's part of my lore. It's because of Steve I got into Leon, Resident Evil, and all that. So Dead by Daylight has introduced me to a lot of horror genres. And this was something I wanted to talk about earlier, but then I got sidetracked. Game recommendations. People recommend me so many games, and I appreciate it. I am a gamer. I am more likely to play a video game than watch a show, to be honest. But the issue with games is that games cost money. It's like, what, 20, 30, $40 per game, depending on how new it is, depending where you buy it too. So it's like people recommend all these games as if it's like easily accessible. I mean, I don't think GameStops are as popular where you can rent games. I remember that's what my brother did back in the day when we couldn't afford to buy a game. We rented games. I remember renting Lego Star Wars from Blockbuster. That was a crazy time. But Silent Hill 2 will probably cost $70. Yeah. See, look. So if people recommend me new games, I'm like, okay, well, are you gonna help me afford this? I miss Video Source too. I miss Blockbuster. That place always smelled like popcorn. It's great. But yeah, good times. I'm not that young. I'm old. People like I have friends that are older than me that they like Blockbusters their entire personality, and I'm like, I grew up with that too. It was my brother who was born in 2000, but even my brother knew what Blockbuster was. Oh gosh. But yeah, game recommendations. It's expensive, and the fact that I try to dedicate time to stream like non-Dead by Daylight games and no one really shows up, I'm like, I'm putting too much effort into something where I shouldn't, where that energy could be used elsewhere. I guess that's what led to the conversation where I overestimated like myself as a person and as a streamer, and that's where the calm energy conversation happened. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like this was supposed to be casual. Going back to my roots, another reason why I started streaming was because I remember thinking, I already have 2,000 hours in this game. I might as well stream. So it's like a whatever type of thing where it's like, I might as well do this passively. Oh shit. Like, I might as well do this passively. Maybe not as a passion. I mean, you could tell the passion is like long gone. But yeah, I mean, I always want to play Dead by Daylight. The thing is, people get bored. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, got him again. Bye, Steve. Oh my gosh, Steve. Okay. Wow, I made it out of that alive. Anyways. But yeah, Dead by Daylight's always my go-to game. Shit. Yeah. God, he's gonna make his way to me. But yeah. I think what traumatized me the most was when I said Anthony and I were going to speedrun the Resident Evil 4 remake. Don't you dare turn this lock. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Go away. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, Anthony and I said Wikiki and I were going to stream or attempt to speedrun the Resident Evil 4 remake together. Full cosplay. I was Ada and this thing on. It ended up being an 8-hour stream. I can understand not a lot of people showing up, but I think there was a group that showed up anyways. And I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm anything but a quitter. So even though Anthony ended up knocking out early, I finished the game. But 8 hours was intense, and I think it was since then I realized I shouldn't be putting in a lot of effort into these streams. Or at least the non-Dead by Daylight ones. Because at least with Dead by Daylight, you know, I can talk. It's a very chill, passive game for me. It's a perfect game to play in the background for me, while I also make conversation, like either vent, talk to the chat, whatever. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get to my teammate while also trying to anticipate my nemesis. Of course. Alright, so I'll go down, saving a teammate. Oh my gosh, Steve. That was very Steve of him. If he goes down, I'm gonna be so sad. Steve saved us. Anyways. Okay, no one said anything. But yeah, I don't know what I was going with this. Dead by Daylight is chill. Dead by Daylight is easy, low energy, low stress. And that's why, once I complete all the survivor perks, I'm not even going to killer perks. I'm not even going to try that. But once I get through all the list of survivor perks, I'm gonna get rid of my schedule. I'm not gonna quit streaming per se, but like, I will get rid of my schedule to the point where I'm not going to stream as often. I'm gonna end up just streaming whenever I want to play Dead by Daylight. Because outside of streaming, I don't really play Dead by Daylight anymore. So I'm like, I'm gonna play it tonight anyway, so I'll just use my time doing something else. So, yeah. Deadly Scorpio. Oh, and it's the goth girl too. Oh my gosh, I saw a zombie just fall. But yeah, I do want streaming to be fun instead of an obligation. And I feel like that's how it should be. And I was too focused on pleasing my audience instead of doing what's best for me. And what's best for me is like only, you know, brings in maybe 2-3 viewers. I do never sleep this week. Someone gets slapped by a zombie. Yeah. Well, at least I'm somewhere in the middle of the map and not. He took me far. Wow. Cosplaying was fun. Yeah, and especially since we are entering Halloween season. I feel like we should cosplay more, but I think that's another reason why when I stream, I decide to show my face, because I like dressing up. But then I think that's gonna go away once I finish my Survivor perk list. So once I complete my Oak Challenge, and I'm done with all the Survivor perks, I'm not even gonna do the new perks for the new Survivors. wherever I stop, that'll be it. I'm gonna get rid of my schedule. So it's no longer gonna be Mondays, Wednesday nights. It's just gonna be whenever the fuck I feel like it. And I'm gonna get rid of my webcam. I feel like it's a lot of pressure to like really like when you know someone's watching, especially the stream setting. It's a lot of pressure to like really control what your face looks like because there is that sort of like dead stare resting bitch face, you know? So it's like even when I zone out, I have to make sure like my face doesn't look dumb, you know. So there's like just this pressure to keep up appearance. See how I wear my black lipstick for no fucking reason. Like I guess it's not that I'm complaining. Oh, I put it to use. I put it to use. See, he can't kick it. But I don't think I fully regressed it either. Oh, I see. Okay. Someone's going to that gen. I blocked it, but then it should be unblocked in a few seconds. And then no, never mind. This is like they're almost over that gen. Okay, they have time. Cool. Just hop in when I can, doesn't matter what you're doing. Okay, well that's cool. I'm just here for the company and the vibes then. I think Dead by Daylight is like the easiest game to like just make conversation with, you know? Especially when I first date people. Dead by Daylight is my icebreaker. I remember when Anthony and I first started talking after we matched. He and I convinced him to play Dead by Daylight with me. And there were a couple girls that I tried dating, and we played Dead by Daylight together. So yeah, Dead by Daylight's my icebreaker. Oh, the perk doesn't deactivate forever. Oh, okay, cool, that makes sense. Okay, it's a 3 out of 10. It's a 3 out of 10 perk instead of a 2 out of 10. Hi, Anthony. Oh shit. I'll lead him away. I'll lead you away from my teammates. Well, my teammates should have had plenty of time to unlock those gates, because I distracted them enough. Let's open the gates in this game. Did they not I gave them plenty of time. The gates were powered. I gave them plenty of time to unlock these gates. I want to see what they've been up to. If they're only unlocking the gates now, then I should have sacrificed one of them. Is this my 3rd game? Technically it's my 4th. What have these two been doing? They have not been unlocking the gates. I gave Nemesis a chase, and I gave them plenty of time to unlock the gates, and I don't think they did. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating to watch. 1 out of 5. SMH. I mean, the very first game, the killer DC. So, but then I've had 3 full games. So depending on how this game goes, I may play another one. It is only 10:30. I'm streaming for an hour. Ad time. You're not a sub. I'm sorry. But then again, they're gonna come back and they're not gonna miss anything, right? No ads for 6 months, I think. That's a good deal. Sub-C9. Oh my gosh, Anthony. What's so funny is that I'm a dog. It may not seem like it, but yeah. That's why we call it the Leon subcategory. Anyways, this is an M-rated stream. So, yeah, maybe if there's anyone underage, you are hitting the ad and you're skipping this. Because what are the chances anyone's going to watch my VOD, right? Like a 2-hour VOD of just me rambling. No minors. I mean, like, if they happen upon the stream, that's on them. Because even when I try to watch my own streams on my phone, it says, warning, this is mature content. Are you sure you want to proceed? Or are you sure you're not a minor? But remember when we were young, when we were minors, and then we would just pick outlandish years for our birth dates, so we're like considered 18 or older, so we can like make social media accounts, right? So we can't be too harsh on them. The only thing is that I cannot advertise my streams to my archery kids. Good old days. Now I barely use. I only use Facebook for like milestones. You know, like mature adult milestones that would be acceptable in the eyes of adults. I quit Snapchat. I quit Snapchat last year. I think it was February, because I was spending so much time at Anthony's house that I forgot about Snap Streaks, and I decided to just end it all. I remember that. February 2023, I quit Snapchat. And then I think shortly after I quit Tumblr too. So that was cool. Facebook still says I was born in 1992. I put 1996 for mine. Born in 1997. Our 900 plus day streak. I know, Monica. I'm so sorry. I remember. You are my longest streak, which was crazy. But yeah, I haven't touched Snapchat. I think I downloaded it for a split second when I was trying to date girls, but then I was like, nah, I can't go back into this. Especially the 3D Bitmoji. It's so unsettling. I hated it. Isn't it crazy? For those who were hit with an ad, that ad was a minute 30. We are still looking for a match. So we didn't talk for a day. It ended. Snapchat was really strict about those streaks. I don't know. But I don't know. I felt it was nice. It was a nice weight lifted off. That I quit just a couple of social media stuff. Snapchat, Tumblr. Tumblr just like, I don't know, but I'm not as active on it. I'm mainly active on Instagram and Discord, so I think that's good enough for me. You can pay $1 to get it back now. What the fuck? Of course they would monetize that. That's the easiest way to make money. Old Tumblr days before the purge, right? Wow. I mean, if it's only $1, you know, it's no big deal. I feel like it'd be worth it to some people, especially with a high number over 365 days. That's a full year, you know. Yeah. I mean, I still use Instagram stories as my new Snapchat. Like, I still post unhinged stuff and thoughts. So this is technically my 5th game. I don't know if I should play another one, considering that my first game, the killer DC'd within the first minute of the game, and I count that because it counts as part of the Dead by Daylight experience. But I mean, we'll see. How about if I lose, I play another game? If I lose, I play another game. If I win, I'll call it a night. fair. But yeah, to rate this perk, Repressed Alliance 3 out of 10. It's not a necessary perk. Sure, it'll be helpful in certain situations, but you'll survive without it. Or like, there's other perks that can help you survive that are better than this one. Yeah, if I lose, I'll play another game. If I win, I'll call it. I really hope that I don't play this perk. I remember back then when I first started my little challenge, I think it was like April 2023, I was giving myself a reason to keep streaming Dead by Daylight. I would just play like a whole 2 hours with one perk, and I hated it. So I limited it to 5 games. And back when I streamed like 2 hours, it was like 10 to midnight. I would play 5 matches, and if I had extra time, I would just play regularly with my usual builds and everything. Or I would make a build with the perk I focused on and tell my viewers like what perks work with this one perk, you know? But then it got to the point where I just got exhausted. I felt like I aged over the summer. Maybe it was around the time my brother left for deployment. I could just feel myself getting a lot more tired. I was sleeping earlier than usual for me, which is like normal person times. But I just remember feeling so tired, and that's why after 5 games I'd call it a night. My streams are no longer 2 hours flat. It's more like an hour and a half. Yeah. You want me to save my teammate? She kept pointing. She wanted me to go away. I just realized this person's gamer tag is suplex me down. Did he just stop going after me? Anyways. Oh, that person had DS, I just realized. Because he picked her up and she escaped. Okay, how stupid is this healing spot? But if it works, it works. I feel like I could go to him just like on the edge of the wall, not falling. Am I gonna crochet tonight? Yeah, I think I have to. I have something to make my coworker. She didn't ask me to, this is just something I really want to do. Okay, 2 gens left, and we all stop working on gens. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're about to 3-gen ourselves. Speaking of crochet, I should really post my stuff and start selling them. I have like 4 cats. I think what I'm trying to do is just make like one more white puppy or rice ball boy, but I just keep running out of yarn. I think we 3-gened ourselves, or we're about to. Because all the there's only one more unfinished gen here on this side. Oh, I have access to the hatch. Maybe I can survive this. No one's really gonna work on a gen, huh? Okay, I'll 3-gen us. Can you stop pointing? The more I don't wanna heal y'all. You're gonna keep pointing at me. Yeah, start selling my stuff. I guess the only problem is like just figuring out shipping, figuring out when I actually have time, because I don't want to stop by the post office every day. It's just such a hassle. Like, I've seen those lines, it gets crazy. Unless I can do a prepaid shipping label and I can just drop it off, but still. Unless they're like my friends, in which they understand the wait time and they're like less likely to yell at me. Damn. Can my teammates be useful? Like, where are 2 gens left? Everyone just stop. There's a basement here, I fucking swear. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I guess I'm just afraid to like reach out to like a larger audience. I guess part of me is just sells myself short. I don't think I can do it. I mean, say I only have 10 friends. That's probably just only 10 cats or dogs I'm gonna sell. I doubt they'll buy a second. You know. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess one of my New Year's resolutions this year was to start up a small shop. And I guess crocheting my void bean cats or my rice ball boy puppies is
Well, I'm
something.
flattered.
Oh, of course. Well, I have the key with me. Oh, I thought I was dead. I need to outlive my teammates now. just get out with my teammates, I have a key. I can unlock the hatch. Ooh, Laura Croft. How come that one on the very far end is running around like a monster? Obviously the killer is not chasing you. Why are you running around? Why killers are all camping this night? I'm just gonna wait for everyone to die, honestly. So from my teammates to die. Okay, that's 2 down. Oh shit. And then we have Kate, Master Sim, there, but then she's only on. She only has her first hook. So I think I'm gonna go down. Great. Now she and I are just gonna chicken out. I'm just gonna hide here. And wait. It's on the hill, looking. Well, this is gonna be fun. Well, consider I only have 1 perk. And that perk is not gonna help me survive right now. No way. No way. Oh man, she healed up. I could surrender. Otherwise, we're all taking the same hostage. Do I want to watch Owl House tonight? I don't know. Oh my gosh, chat. Owl House is ruining my life. I don't think this is enough to heal me. Maybe it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not gonna pick her up because he's looking for me. Just in case he has barbecue and chili, I'm hiding in the locker. 3, 2, 1. I'll make my way over to her. Oh, she died. He did see me. I'm keeping an eye on where. Went that way. Closest to hatch. There. That's where I'm gonna run. So. Oh my gosh, chat. I was under a lot of stress. Okay, wow, my heart was beating. Wow. Oh man. Okay, wow. I won, therefore I get to call it a night. That was the thing I said at the very beginning of this match. I said if I lost, I was gonna play another game. If I won, I was gonna call it a night. It is 10:52 right now. I think I deserve to. I feel like I have to earn ending my stream. But that was so stressful. I had the key and he saw me. He was chasing me. And then that unlocking that hatch took way too long. Oh my gosh. Chat, you saw that, right? My heart. I'm calling it a night. Okay. Wow. I deserve to end this stream early. Focus was there. It was. I was keeping an eye on the killer. I was like, okay, he went to this location, and then the hatch closed, so the hatch has to be there. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for being here. Oh my gosh, what's with all the bots tonight? Anthony, I hope you're doing your job as a chatbot. What do you mean you turned her against me? I don't even know what we're talking about here, but oh my gosh. Wow. I'll see you guys Wednesday, 9:30. We're gonna do whatever residual manifest is. The Repressed Alliance, 3 out of 10. Better perks out there. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate you. And Monica, I hope you have a good rest of your night. You can tell me or you can not tell me, but I hope Anthony and I were able to keep you company tonight. I will see you guys Wednesday. Have a good night.